Hi, today's conversation is all about leadership in medical writing. There's an old saying that goes, medical writers own the process without owning the document. This means that as medical writers, although we don't get to put our name on the document, we own the process of developing the document from beginning to end. In today's conversation, I'd like to take the word lead and break it up into a few individual components which have proved to be extremely essential in helping me understand the value of leadership in medical writing and helping me progress in a medical writing career. So let's begin with the word lead. L stands for longevity. Longevity means long-term thinking. Thinking not only about what will I accomplish tomorrow or what will I accomplish within the next week or two, but what can I be doing now in order to make my job easier and more efficient over the next 6 months or over the next year? Some of the questions that I would ask myself to build longevity into my thinking was, what relationships can I be forming now with colleagues in order to help me make it more efficient to have conversations 6 months to a year down the line? How can I be organizing my work now and my work style now? How can I be organizing my document and my workflow now in order to make it easier a few months down the line when things might get really busy and extremely hectic with deadlines coming up? Thinking long term, longevity. E stands for empathy. Empathy means to put oneself in someone else's shoes and walk a mile. Empathy is crucial for a medical writer because we're constantly thinking about the reader's perspective. What is it that the reader wants to know? What are some things which the reader really need to know and walk away after having read the document or after having absorbed the information that we present? Thinking about the reader's priorities and keeping those priorities top of mind is crucial. So leading with empathy is crucial. A stands for adaptability, which is not being fixated in our writing style, not being hung up on a specific type of sentence structure or the usage of specific words, but to be able to work with different types of people from scientific backgrounds as well as non-scientific backgrounds in order to find out what words or phrases would work with them the best, what kind of language resonates with them the best, what kind of phrasing and communication aspect means most to the reader, and to be adaptable in our ability to communicate concepts to the reader. And D stands for delegation, which is to let go of this mindset that we need to do everything ourselves. It's crucial to engage team members and develop a relationship which allows us to delegate certain aspects of the workflow so that as a medical writer, we can be focusing mostly on developing the language itself and developing the narrative, putting words together in terms of sentences, and perhaps a different member from the graphics team or a member from the arts team can come in and use that narrative, to use that language and those words to try and transform it into something which looks like a story, which goes really a long way in engaging the audience. So let's break it down again. L is longevity, long-term thinking. E is empathy, think from someone else's perspective. A is adaptability. Don't be too fixated with things in your mind. Be adaptable with different requirements. And D is delegation. Learn to work with others in a team. So think about that and all the best.